In this 5-part series, Spark takes a look at what kind of athlete attends Nike football training camps. Spark comes into contact with thousands of passionate high school athletes each year. Many of these athletes have inspiring stories to tell about what drives them to succeed. One such athlete is Maurice Simmons, a junior linebacker from Dominguez High School in Compton, California.
Looking at that poster, we had a lot of expectations to live up to this year. Everybody was saying, we might not be that good enough, we might not make it back. So everybody on the team, it just made us all work harder so we can, get back there and show people that, we are just as good as the team from last year, probably even better. As you can see, we don't have much to work with. You can see the seats, but we always work with whatever we got. One of the coach's traditions was saying that if you lift weights, you don't get hurt. So all growing up in this environment, we knew that if we lift weights, we don't get hurt. So that's how most of us didn't get hurt. And whoever got hurt, that was the person, that we looked at, they didn't really lift weights. The squats here, they get kind of intense. Back in 9th grade, I looked up and I had 3 plates on each side and I was squatting them. And squatting, it's not a fun thing. Basically, we call it a breakdown where the weight falls off on one end and then it falls off on the other. So you're doing something like your weeble wobble. And different players, they laugh at the new players that break down. And it's something that happened to me, that players laughed at me. Every other day we do bench, we just do 185. And we don't try to go big because, like I said, on squats, if you do 300 pounds one time, that's not a workout. But if you're on 185, instead of hitting it, it becomes a process. And your arms get used to that certain kind of weight. One of the offensive linemen, pretty big guy, he's played basketball, he's like 6'6". He came out here every day, he was working hard, he was here, he was practicing. He was basically trying to be a leader. You would have never have known that this was his first year. And basically that's like my type of teammate that, someone who just doesn't care about nothing but the love of the game. We basically just try to work hard and, love each other, show support for the team, and basically try to be leaders and lead by example. I always idol Ray Lewis, the middle linebacker for the Ravens. I always try to be like him because when I watched him a few years back, he used to average about 18 tackles a game. They have it to where linebackers are only supposed to make 10 to 12, but he's raised the standards. So basically what I try to do is just raise the standards to try to be the best.